Hello, and welcome back to the Harad campaign. And where you left off, we were moving on from taking Amrun, and we secured the help of the Muhad. So, we got a very chubby-looking Muhad bloke called Faquima? God, he's chubby. Who has Muhad Beastmasters. He brings another unit of Muhad Beastmasters and some tribesmen. So I'm happy with this. The only thing going through my head is that he's going to cost me more money. So he's going straight into this fort, I think, until I decide what I want to do with his army. Now, I've noticed that Lord Gimilzor, yeah, there we go, who's got some armsmen, they're a good unit, looks like he might be heading off to Ankara, which is fine if he wants to weaken it for us. Because I doubt they've got more than one crazy army out. Which means if they're not going for that, or sorry, if they're going for that, they're not going for up here. So we might be able to grab this crazy large independent city to make a lot of money for us. But we'll have to see. But first we'll need to go for this town. And the problem is I want the Varrigs of Khand and I want Umbar to get involved in this. So if they capture these regions, I'm not that bothered. But I do definitely want these two because they're sort of heartland regions that we can get a hold of instead of Khand. And I don't think I meant to do that. Frustratingly. Because I don't think I'd move my character along. So Imladris is besieged. Yeah, so Korandaj we want, which has got, again, a decent garrison, but nothing that we can't handle. We're going to use this guy as like a blocker. So, this guy's disappeared. And this guy can go in that fort, because that saves us a whole load of money. So we're only losing 628 a turn now, which we could make up if we wanted. Let's take that off military build policy and put it on growth. So everywhere is on growth. And Finabel is on low tax rate, but if I was to up that, would we start making money? No, so we're going to keep that on low. Sorry, I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to wait for that to go past. Hopefully that ambulance reaches where it needs to on time. None of them shall escape us. And there's the Hashari. And I think this is time for another turn end. Right, so we have reached Khandish mainland here. And I'm not sure if we have trade rights with them, so I'm going to check on diplomacy. But I'm going to loop up this diplomat to go speak to Rune, I think. Let's have a look at diplomacy. So doesn't say whether or not we have trade rights or not, so I'm just gonna assume that we don't. So let's go to try and find a town. I have no idea where their towns are. I think it's over here by the mountains. Right, so Kazaimar has indeed reached Krukmahur. We've got an extra general that we can form up into his army. So it looks like they've already taken a little bit of a beating, because there's only 25 of those shadows left. And they've got some good units here, but we will have the heartland of the Hashari. And then once we take this army out, how far is it until... It's a road that connects them, so that's good. Right, another end turn. Now, we are burning through turns in this campaign, but our expansion is going along quite nicely. We might start turning a profit soon. No, I am not going to send a fleet all the way up there just to blockade that stupid port. I mean, honestly, it's pointless. Right, so it's 4 turns till they surrender. Part of me's wondering, you know, that isn't a massive garrison there.
Our enemies will suffer.
Should I move a couple of generals south? No, we're going to need a full force to take this. That's for sure. We're going to need an absolute load of troops. So Lord Gimmelzor is there. I could start moving this guy. I'm going to be up to 15,000 in debt soon, which isn't so good. But at least this place has a port already built, I think, doesn't it? Oh no, it's just a fishing village. So we can get ports all along here. Right, let's end the turn. Ah, there's Stalacticand. That little ring of tents. It's the Dothraki of Lord of the Rings. Well, the Dothraki are these guys, I guess, but... Then again, Tolkien wrote so little about them, I guess. Could make the argument that the mod creators maybe took a little bit of inspiration from that. I don't want to speak for them, though. But they might well have done. So, Ladris is always besieged every single turn. Oh, it's gold. We've got trade rights already. Okay, so up north we go. Towards Rune. And it's 3 turns till they surrender. It's a shame we can't train any more spies, because I'd like to see what's going on north. And it looks like they are definitely going, but it looks like they were beaten back. Happy days. So once we've taken Krokmahur, Korondaj, I think we'll make a move on Ankaragmir. In fact, let's send Mulzim southwards once we've taken this. We're only losing 431 a turn now. In fact, let's send you south. You can scout. And hopefully Khan stands with us, because if they don't, we're going to be in some real trouble.
To the end of today's road. Orders, we march. Rest here until dawn. The sun sets on today's journey.
Okay, so it's only one turn now. And we have definitely done some damage to the Hishari. Oh, we can start getting some Muhad tribesmen. Oh, and camel riders. Nice. Right, one more turn. And hopefully we'll take Kruk Mahur without a fight. Nope, they have decided to attack us, frustratingly. So, Captain... Oh my god, that's a mouthful. Amahigabab. I'm not even gonna attempt that again. Brings a very depleted unit of Hishari Blades and Hishari Shadows. One unit of Hishari Shadows that aren't really badly worn down, and 2 units of Hishari Blades that are in very good nick. So let's fight this one. And that looks like Smaug. And then let's make it so that the pikemen are out of that type of formation. Okay, so what are we looking at? We got... This is the Hishari stronghold. Right, so archers form up. Then in front of them we're going to do what we did before, where we put the pikemen. And another unit of pikemen. And supported them with... Oh. That's frustrating. We've only got 1 unit of thingies left. Southron Warband. Okay, that was less than I thought we had, but oh well. Then we're going to move our cav up. There's only 41 of them, and we'll also move our Harondor mercenaries around. And then our cavalry will have 2 units form up over here, the stronger flank. And then we'll have the other 2 units form up over here. And everyone's running. Perfect. And let's take a charge straight away. We might as well run a quick charge. Right. You guys can pull out. You guys can pull out. You guys can pull out. And the general, who didn't get the best of charges, I must say, can move away as well. These guys can pull out as well. That first charge managed to kill 20%. And it put our archers in the perfect position to start opening fire. Go, run. Now, I actually would prefer it if the archers all fired at something else. Yeah, at the blades. Fire on the blades. they didn't enjoy that particularly. Now you're going to drop your pikes, and you're going to drop your pikes. We're going to move these guys around, and hopefully be able to get an extra shot in. Right, so that brings them up to that amount dead. Another unit of blades there, and there's only a few of them left. Come on in, Southrons.
Victory is well within our grasp. Our foe will surely see this and lose heart. The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Okay, so it looks like that charge did the job. Right, we're going to take you off fire at will. No, we're going to keep them out and about. Or in fact, no. All of you, charge into them. Or in fact, only you guys only need to be the ones to do it.
Oh, thou worthless foe. See how their general turns tail and flees like a whipped dog.
And that rear charge seems to have done the job.
Our enemy flees before us.
And that ends the battle. So, we only lost 42, and they lost 295. The Black Snake Guard getting 90 kills. Managed to group up our generals into a decent little force there. And that is the taking of Krak Mahur. We took the crack of Harad. That's the last bum joke that I will make regarding that place. And what can we leave behind? First of all, what's the culture like? Yeah, Men of the East, okay. So, yeah, we're not doing that game. Can immediately train some units. Can I leave it? No, I can just leave it. Let's chuck it on growth. Leave it with no garrison.
Our enemies will suffer.
And then move straight on Corondage. Let's see what sort of damage they've done. Ah, there's only 4 units. Ooh, tempting. Oh, this is worth a shot.
Orders. Orders. We shall end this day as victors, besieging the enemy.
There's still a lot of them there, you know.
Orders. This place is not reachable. No mortal man may walk this path. Orders. We will smite this fort. We are beaten. Breaking the siege.
Gonna need to I'm gonna debate with that one because I think the best thing for us to do is to sort of bring together our forces and then move on that area. So when I think we've got 6 regions, I think we get another unit, but I can't remember which ones we get. Do we get Hashari? Probably get Hashari. And I don't like running a deficit like this, but if it's a choice between running a deficit of that nature and that, I think we'll go with that. Right, so let's move our dude back in this direction, and now, if he gets forced back and kills a load of them and then leaves it so that he can swoop in and grab it, then that would be perfect.
Your will. As you will. Resting here, tomorrow's journey awaits.
And what we're looking at, we're losing 800 a turn.
How may I serve?
We spent most of this campaign in the red so far, unable to build anything. But to be honest, I think quickly expanding is always better than not quickly expanding. I am not one for turtling in this game. I don't think turtling works in 3rd Age Total War particularly well, unless you're playing with a couple of factions, in which I think it works very well, like Gondor. And they did get beaten back. Oh, we need to take Corandage. We desperately need to take this place. So Captain Saeed outnumbers us. He's got some Trollman warriors that have literally no defense at all, really. Some pikemen, some archers, and some warbands. This is going to be the most important fight so far.
Swiftly or slowly, I care not. Just kill them.
Right. I'm getting bored of this sort of castle, I must say. But this is going to be the most difficult fight we've had so far. So, we're going to use these rams as a blocker on this flank. Right. Okay. So you guys can stay there. You guys can run over to this position here. Then we're going to have you guys form up to here. Our archers are going to form up like so. We've got some Southrons that are going to form up to about here. We've got some Horondor mercenaries that we can form up and round. Then we've got 1, 2, 3 units of cav. And then Lord Kazimar himself. Everybody runs. You're going to make a run for that Southron warband straight away. The archers don't have shots immediately, which means we are just going to push them up ever so slightly. Go for the warriors. Horondal mercenaries move up. Cavalry. You can hold position for now. Right, the war bands. Come on, run. Run, 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 run. Go for it, go for it. That is not running. Come on, spears down, spears. There we go. Okay, that's more like it. Alright, so we lost 3%, they've lost 12%. All of the archers can now attack the pikemen. Now we can move these guys around. So these Horondal mercenaries are going to need to get into those warriors extremely quickly. Let's have a think about the best way to do this. We're going to take the cav on a straight-on charge.
Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
So we'll probably win the charge. And we can use these troops to attack the pikemen. Right, we've caused a little bit of routing. I think we're going to take this general and make a charge. You can make it. You can make it. And I think that caused a decent amount of damage. I'm going to keep on using these guys here to attack the pikemen. I can pull these guys out. You need to run. You guys need to get out of there. Use your red glare. Or red raft, sorry. You need to keep the archers shooting at units like this. Some pikemen that can throw in. There goes Captain Sed, or Syad. The Horondal mercenaries have well and truly taken out those trollmen. Which means that I can wheel them to attack there. I'm going to take them off guard mode though, I don't know why they were on guard mode.
Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Right, keep pulling them away. Where are you? You're over here, okay. You can go in that direction as well. There's nothing but a bunch of Southron warbands that we can pull away out of. So the archers are doing a good job of taking out your sort of basic units like these pikemen. I'm going to take that unit of Harad mercenaries and move them in that direction to take them out. That unit of Southron warband needs to die.
They have lost half their men.
And they're up to 59% casualties. We need to bring our generals back because they need to do a rear charge. Come on.
Victory is well within our grasp. Time our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
There we go. We're able to get around them quite easily. Cavalry, you're going to move in. Lancers, you can make a quick charge into those trollmen. And we can move this unit of Blackgate Guard round as well. Come on, Cav. You need to run. No. No, no, no. Change my mind. Nope. And archers. We're going to move you forwards. Going to run forwards. Come on. And that's got to cause them to break, surely. And there we go. That charge looks like it took them out. There's only a few units of Southron warband left. I've had to concentrate on this battle a little bit. 78% losses. Right, we're going to take these guys off fire at will. I've got a few units that are actually out of ammo, which is unusual. When that gate opens, And we'll end the battle. So we did lose 418, but it was a heroic victory. They only have 58 remaining. And our faction leader got the most kills, 172. 100 for another unit of our Black Snake Guard. It's mainly these guys that are completely ruining. Now I am playing this campaign now on very hard. Because the last few campaigns I did it on hard difficulty on both of them. And this one I'm going on very hard. Just to try and make it a little bit more challenging for when we fight Gondor. And Corin Darge makes a decent amount of bank. And we're finally making money. Holy hell.
This place is not reachable. As you will. Order. As you will. Orders.
Right, so they can't reach it in one turn, and they can't reach it in one turn. So we've built ourselves a nice little empire here. I would ideally like to leave a general behind to be Warden of the East. So that's what we'll do with you. You shall be Warden of the East. And it's going to be a few turns until they get there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns until they reach. It's 2 turns there. And then I think we need to start sending our diplomat and things in different directions. But at least we're going to start halving our... Well, not halving. It's going to take about 20 turns until our deficit's been dealt with. But thank you to the mighty men of Umbar for... Or, sorry, the Dark Numenorians for... The Ardenheim, I should say. Sorry. God, it took a while for me to, like... My brain was ticking over then about what they're called. For weakening that garrison. Let's just... Still not giving us sight range. He's Lord Kazimar the Merciless. Now, he suits that name. Ah, we can get some cell swords. Ah, if only I had money. Ah, so frustrating. Right, so you're not going to get to that town anytime soon. Finer Bell's starting to make good money. We got a decent little grouping here of towns. Let's end the turn. And we're looking for the first runic settlement, really. Because trade rights with them will mean a lot of money. And the one ring has been found in Erebor. Okay. I've got some new family members. Okay, so not sure of their unit compositions. Right, so 158. And not many Muma kill.
Our enemies will suffer. None of them shall
So he's only 2 turns away now. Still making money. Once we take Ankara-Mir, we're making even more money. Right, let's just lift the siege. So there's 68 Muma kill, but nothing else really, apart from elephants. Lift the siege. So we're 2 turns away, 3 turns away from catching them there, and they are 2 turns away. By turn 30, if I've got... How many regions will I have? I'll have 7 regions. So that'll be enough to get, I think, the next unit thingy. I can't remember what they're called. I don't remember what the next stage is. Maybe it's Trollmen?
Be thankful you can call my eyes. Our enemies will suffer. Your enemies shall fall swiftly. My ears. Orders.
So I think we've got some hard counters to their units. So if I remember correctly, archers stroke javelin men are perfect for killing Muma kill. So we'll have to just see if that is the case. Kruk Mahur does not look very happy. I could...
How may I serve? As you will.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'm just going to use a small unit of them to shore up support for us in those towns. Now I know there's a city of runes somewhere around here, so that's where we're going to go to get trade rights. There's no point having those 3 about.
Our enemies will suffer.
And the only reason why I really want this settlement is because I feel like, I think you get better recruitment of a lot of your units in desert provinces. So as many of the sort of desert provinces from Far Harad that I can get, the better or the quicker my recruitment will be for units there. Things like Oliphants. And they obviously don't feel like they've got enough troops to capture it. Yeah, give me... So, Dol Amroth are starting to expand.
Orders. We march. We rest here until dawn.
Okay.
Orders. Yes. Orders. Our enemies will suffer. Marching no further.
Let's move north now with the spy, because I don't see any troops coming towards us. And there's the capital of Rune, so we can start getting trade rights with them going. Really, we're going to get trade rights with everyone that we're not at war with. So Gondor and Dol Amroth will be the first ones to taste our wrath. And there we go.
Yes, my master. There is something you wish to speak of.
Let's get an alliance going. Trade rights, map info, map info.
We must decline this.
Okay, we'll just go for trade rights then.
We won't be agreeing on this.
Okay, whatever.
Very well.
And here we go, we can lay them under siege now. So, let's maintain the siege return, because if we can just weaken them a little bit, we might be able to get rid of some Mumakil. Right, let's end the turn again. And those 50 have nearly reached Kruk Mahur. Come on, turn ends. Tick tock, tick tock.
How may I serve? As you will.
There we go, we're green now. That's sort of what we wanted. And the interesting thing will be whether or not they rise up. So they've got 263. And it's these Mumakil that I'm most worried about. So I'm going to keep them under siege for another turn. And then we're going to move on to this city here. Let's save the game. Because I feel like my computer's been a bit funny recently, so 66 of them there. Now the main counters we've got to the Mumakil are these Muhad tribesmen. So I have a feeling they're going to attack us. I like our tents that are floating on the water. I've just noticed that. Fingers crossed. Hopefully they just give it to us, because as much as I want to see the Mumakil, I want to see the Mumakil fighting for me. I don't want to be fighting the Mumakil, because I think they're the best unit in the game. So here we are. Now, I am going to save this game, and I'm going to create a new one called Harad Battle. And what can we do? This looks like it's going to be a hard fight. I don't know why it gives us a Gondor image, or them fighting for the last... whatever. I've only just noticed that. This is going to be a crap battle. I know it. We're going to lose a lot of troops. Unless we can cancel out the Mumakil very quickly. And they say that javelins are the way to kill these things. So, javelins it's going to be. Okay. So there's 5 of them. The infantry are of no consequence, really. So, how are we going to do this? Let's give ourselves the most possible time that we can. So we're going to have these guys run delaying tactics. Then we're going to have all of our archers, like so. We're going to have our infantry. Yeah, so let's take these guys off of that. And let's take all of our infantry and form them in front. We've got a little bit of cav with which to support them. And these guys are going to need to hold there. Now, we're going to keep our generals safe for now, until I'm aware of the best way for us to do this. Okay, right. Come on. Right, come on. Yes, they've got archers, but so do you. Come on, throw them up. Throw them!
General lies dead.
Okay, we killed the general.
Doom upon them.
Okay, that's relatively good news. Come on. We need everyone to stand their ground. Right, you guys. They've given us these units purely for the purpose to take this region, haven't they? To chuck javelins. Right, come on. Come on. Fire. Fire. Oh, crap. Oh. Form up. Right, so it looks like cavalry is the ultimate hard counter to these units. Skirmisher cav. Right, come on, fire at will. Come on, come on. Oh my god, getting the hitbox to work. I've been very disappointed with the performance of these troops so far. No, that was not... That wasn't where you were meant to fire.
Only half the enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight. A foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Right, so...
Of the south. Harad skirmisher.
God, they're really difficult to, like, hit with the hitbox. Oh, Jesus. General, get the hell out of there. Come on. Right, so now that they've found those to, like, run and look at. Right, run. Go and kill them. That's your only task. Run and kill these things. Right, come on. There we go. One decent volley. Thank you.
The enemy must curse the day they were born.
Right, that was a heroic victory, even though we lost nearly as many as them, but
Triumph.
we lost a lot of troops to those Mumakil. But we should thank the Harad because they're the guys that actually did the work there. And we will exterminate the populace. Ah, we got another unit of Harondor mercenaries, which is good. Right, we're going to leave these archers behind. And we're going to start moving this army north. So this is all very nice. We've got a decent army together now.
Enemies will suffer. Set watch patrols.
And Dol Amroth are knocking on our doorstep. That's a bit disconcerting. It's a good job I'm going north when I am then.
Yes.
So are we at war with them from the start? We are. Okay.
Our enemies
And it will be 3 turns until Kazimar makes it there. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns. Okay. Let's end the turn. And I think we will call it an episode there once we've done so. So we have secured our southern holdings now, our southeastern holdings, and now the real battle will occur against Dol Amroth, because they've expanded at the same time we have. But it does look like they've been able. It does look like they've been able to at least hold their own for a couple of turns. We need them to just stay sort of where they are. Okay, so Amon Eifel did hold its own. Okay, that's good. It looks like Lord Gimelzor has got a new task. Now we're now making 1,500 a turn.
Yes.
We can pick up some more mercenaries on the way. Alright, let us end this turn. So there's 1,621 gold being made a turn at Finer Bell, so we can't afford to lose it. Not that we will, because we're nearly back on the roads. And I do assume that Cand took this region here. I think they did. So Cand are involved. I haven't moved to take Gobel Mirland yet.
How may I serve? Our enemies will suffer. None of them shall escape
So
us.
it's only 3 turns now.
Orders. We march. We move. We march. The sun sets on the day.
So we've got a bit of a spy network being done at the moment. And I think we'll end the episode here. So thank you very much for watching. We have managed to subdue all of the south under the Black Snake tribe. And in the next episode, we will look to take Amon Eifel and maybe Gobel Mirland. But I'm not so sure about Gobel Mirland. I'm more bothered about Amon Eifel and then pushing on to take this Amrothian town here. And then to guard the southern expanses. So, thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks again. Bye-bye.